So you made it to church. It's right before 10:30 worship service. You parked your car and you see fellow Christians you haven't seen in forever. So can you fellowship with them out here? Of course you can, especially in the sunlight, because sunlight gives you vitamin D, and vitamin D not only makes your bones strong, but it also fights off viruses. So good job by you fellowshipping out in the sunlight. Fellowship out here, but make sure you keep that 6 feet social distance. All right, now that you've talked for a few minutes, you're ready to worship God. So come on with me. All right, so you're making your way. You don't want to go up those big steep stairs, they're scary. So we're gonna go up to the ramp. All right. Now, say you get here with children. All right. Say you get here with children. So that will be something you might do. You'll remind them to be safe and practice social distancing, because we don't want to spread this virus, right? All right. So we will do this. We're going in. And so if your children are with you, you will bring them downstairs. And we're walking, okay. And of course, you'll go downstairs and you'll take them here to Bible Land. And at Bible Land, you will then be escorted to one of these classrooms where you'll see a teacher with students. And there'll be at least 2 classrooms for kids in that preschool all the way down to up to 5th grade age range. If you want them to be with you in worship, that's fine. But we figured kids probably haven't seen each other for a while, so they're going to probably want to be here. So we'll encourage social distancing. We'll have a couple of classes. Now, if you have a teenager, they will also make their way down here, but they will also be social distancing. And if they want to wear face masks are good. And they'll just, have muffled voices. And so they will go here to the teen room. All right, so the teen room. Voila. Okay, so that's the teen room. Now, all right, I'm gonna not social distance right here. Okay, now let's go this way. Let's hurry up this way, because I know you have things to do. Life is exciting. All right, so you got your kids to class, if you have brought kids with you. So children will be down here, teens down there. College age is welcome to be down there too. Can you use the restrooms? Of course you can. We're not barbarians. Of course you can use the restrooms. They're right over here. We keep things clean. And so watch your step up these stairs, and of course, you'll still be social distancing. Now, what happens here in the foyer typically is people say, "Oh, I haven't seen you in a long time," and you get big hugs, and you fellowship. Don't do that in the foyer this time because it's a small space. So basically, try to do most fellowship outside, but there are some important things to do. Refrain from hugs. Do distant high fives or pretend hugs, something like that. We just don't want to get the virus spreading. So, and we're also trying to follow the rules. So you're here and you're going, "Oh, I can't wait to take communion with my fellow Christians." So you will then come and grab one of these convenient little communion packs. And in it, if you'll look, it has grape juice, but on top, there's a little wafer, and they both have a little cover, so you'll have to take that off. And there will be instructions during the worship service led by Earl, and he will help you figure out how to do this. So you'll pick one of these up, so each of your family members will grab one of these, and there will be a box, probably won't look like this, but some kind of box. It'll have a slot. This is where you can put your contribution. You can do that before the worship or after the worship. So let me redo this again. So we come in, you say hello, you grab a communion pack, and if you'd like, you can put your contribution in the contribution box now. It's up to you. And then you'll come inside. And by the way, did you notice all the cool hand sanitizers? I know. There was a lot of time put work into that. So you come in here, and so you find a spot. There will be tape preventing people from sitting down in certain pews, because we're going to have it marked off. But, and as you notice, we're not passing trays to keep people from passing germs. So some of these will be marked off, but you'll find a pew that is not marked off. So you'll go and sit down. Now, if you're one of the first people here, you will want to sit in the middle so that other people don't have to cross over you, and then you will break the whole social distance thing and the universe will explode. but we don't want to do that. So make sure if you get here first, sit in the middle, and then at some point, during communion, after you're done, you're going to go, what do I do with the leftover? We have these. You'll put that in there, and voila. And we'll be picking that up afterwards. So then the worship service is over. Do I just get up and run? Absolutely not. What happens after the final prayer? Earl and I will be up at the front, and we'll be dismissing, almost like when you're at a wedding sometimes. And we'll go ahead and have people dismissed from the back first, and and then finally when it's your turn to go, you'll get up and you'll make your way out. And of course, can you talk? Of course you can. There may be some singing going on, and I think we might be singing "We Love You with the Love of the Lord" while we're doing this. If that's going on, you probably want to be singing. But anyway, sing, fellowship, smile. Make sure you smile. And you're making your way out. And of course, if you hadn't given your contribution yet, you go out the door, and you go to the contribution box, and there'll be a table just like this on the other side by that door too, so there'll be two of these. You put that in, so you'll put your contribution in there, and then you'll say, oh, I can't wait to talk to brother so-and-so. So where do you talk to brother so-and-so? You come on out here, and you go outside, and by the way, you'll probably say, man, that sermon was awesome. I know. All right. So then you come out here, and you get some good vitamin D, and you fellowship, social distancing, but having that much needed fellowship. Maybe you even figure out a time where you can get together and talk on the phone, or maybe FaceTime or something like that. And so this is what we're gonna do for a few weeks. I know it's not ideal, but it's so awesome that we can finally be back together at the building. There will be ushers, security up front in the foyer. They'll be more than happy to help you figure out where to send your kids if you already get mixed up, or if this did not make sense. They'll help you figure out where the communion is, where the collection boxes are. We want you to have a good experience. We want you to be able to glorify and honor God and connect with your church family. We know this is important, and we're so thankful that either you're going to be able to watch, either you're going to be part of what we're doing at 10:30 here, or you're going to be watching it online. Because what happens in the auditorium on Sunday morning will be put out there live. We'll be able to watch that, be able to worship together. Some will be in the auditorium. Others will be watching online. And if you miss the live stream service, we'll have it recorded, and you can watch it the traditional way we've been doing over the last few weeks. All right. God is good all the time. Thank you.